Well, have you ever recently upgraded to Townhall level 6 and wanted the fastest guide to get to the next Townhall? Well, I'm going to give you the fastest guide for you. The first thing that we have to do is to place new buildings. So once we have placed the new buildings, we have not placed the new buildings. We're placing the buildings that don't take much time. For example, less than a minute. These things take a lot of time, but these do not. So do these. Now one builder, remember only one builder is going to be working on these longer defenses. You're going to start away from the mortar. I'm going to start away from the mortar to the air defense to visit tower to the sweeper. If you are really in a top player in your clan, I am not a top player, nowhere close to be a top player in my clan. I am a top player in my clan, but I like being a Town Hall 6. I don't have the offensive capabilities, anything. I think I will also quit this clan because it does not have clan capital. So my this clan does. I don't need to focus on the heavier defenses first. That's why I don't need to focus on the heavier defenses. Maybe I'm in the top 5, but since I'm a Town Hall 6 top 5 in this clan, so it does not really matter since there are a lot of Town Hall 6 and it does not give a very big difference. Next up, we are upgrading the laboratory. The laboratory is extremely important. The real reason why I upgraded to Town Hall level 6 was because the lab was completely maxed. Now, upgrading the laboratory will allow us to get more levels on the giants, the world breakers, the wizards, and new spells, the heal spell. The second upgrade that I'm going to do is going to be the spell factory. The spell factory will again allow us to give us the ability to earn the heal spell, and it's also increasing our spell storage. So it's very important. Now, following that, I don't have any more builders, and they're not finishing in no time very soon. I'm going to just tell you what to do. Okay, the first thing after you want to do this is focus on your army camps. They're very cheap. They're not cheap, so they're not cheap. They give 5 extra troop and they go quite fast. 12 hours. 12 hours is, I think 12 hours fast because I have dealt a lot of time in higher league experience. Following that, we have the clan castle. After you have increased your housing base to 150, your best thing to do is to upgrade your clan castle. The reason is, you may say the clan castle should have done beforehand, but realistically in Town Hall level 6 you are not going to be for a very long period of time, and you are probably going to be lower clans, level 1 clan. And my recommendations for any Town Hall 6 is to never be in a level 1 clan because you cannot do clan capital. No, that's so putting the clan castle, I'm putting it down here instead of the top is because with the extra 5 housing space you may do a lot, but since you're not going to be for a long period of time, you're not going to be indulged in many wars. You're mostly going to be farming from here, and single player maps and your multiplayer battles will not be in wars for long, so you don't get so much value from upgrading your army camps, which gives you extra 15 housing space. Maybe this is very important, but it is not as important at these levels, since you are not going to get such high level troops. Yes, I am getting the higher troops from risk and Kotsing, but still I'm going to be leaving this clan, so it's because of clan level 2, so it is not so good for me. It will not be as cool as for me since upgrading the army camps. After doing that, we will focus our attention on upgrading the barracks. Barracks is really good. It gives us healers, a new troop. You can see stats, and this troop is will be helpful in attacks. After you have done your barracks, you are going to do your economy. Your economy includes your storages, this is going to give you the majority of the loot. They store the loot, and it's important for you to do all those upgrades. You need to hold loot to get to the next tunnel. You need to hold the loot, so that's why it is good to upgrade your storages. Following the storages, you are going to do traps. Traps, because unlike defenses, these defenses are really high level, and now the new defenses and traps which you have already built, they're going to do focus on those. This builder which is building those defenses will keep on focusing on those to get them to the same level. Now once you have done that, the sprint you're gonna be focusing on that, since you are not gonna focus the defenses before the traps. You want, because then you will just skip the traps for the next town hall level. Traps don't take so much time, so you can focus on the giant bomb, then following that with the air bomb, then your then your bombs, and then your spring traps. The spring traps, because at higher levels it will do a more damage the bombs will do compared to the spring traps, but the spring traps are still good at this level. I think in this level spring traps are really efficient, so still keep on upgrading all your traps before reaching the defenses. It will not take much time. It's just going to take you 3 hours here. It is not, you're not upgrading those, you're just upgrading the new. There is also new traps, so you don't have to do air bombs. You are just going to do, you don't have to even do your spring traps. You're just doing your giant bombs and your regular bombs, your baby bombs. So it's not a big deal. Then you are gonna, it's not going to take so much time. Then you are going to do your heavy defenses that are actually going to protect your base, that is air defense. Since this builder is working here, and he's going to make sure that the new air defense gets to this level 3, so you will just use another builder to level both of them to level 4. Next, after doing the air defense, you are going to do the air sweeper. Where is it? Oh yes, you have to build it and upgrade it. So there's no then you have to do your mortar, your wizard tower, your archer towers, and follow that up with the cannons. Remember, if your structures, and whenever you have access to it, you put that on the walls. One key thing to remember, if your laboratory gets finished, you are upgrading to the next town hall. If your structures get finished, you are also upgrading to the next town hall. If your walls get finished, they are also upgrading to the next town hall, because you will have a lot of loot, excess loot, or wasting loot if you have walls are finished. If you have done your of these buildings, then your loot is your gold is getting your builder time is getting wasted, And if your laboratory is finished, your lab time is getting wasted. So if any of these conditions are done, you're going to be pressing that town hall upgrade. So that is for today's video. I hope you meet soon on the next video, which I hope it will be on attack strategy, since I forgot to make Town Hall 5 attack strategy. Sorry guys. So this is gonna make you deliver the attack strategies. Don't stress it out. Bye.